Hi, I'm Brooke Turner. This is Caithleen from Bloomsday and Vanda from Venus in Fur. Thank you. It's my lunch hour, excuse me.
They won't have the rolls you like. At Finnerty's, you'll be too late. They'll be sold out on the rolls like they sometimes are if you get there past noon. You buy a packet of crisps instead. You won't like them. You give them to Robbie. He'll eat anything. He'll offer to go with you to get a roll somewhere else, but you'll say, "Oh, Robbie, nothing compares to with Finnerty's."
Okay, you tell me, right now.
What?
You tell me, to my face, how do you know these things about me? I'll bet me dad put you up to this.
I don't know what you're
He
talking
as much
about.
as admitted to it the other night. Me dad rolled home from the pub, stinking of smoke and the perfume of some Hatch Street whore. Said, "Don't tempt me, Caithleen, because I'll do it. I'll drum up a way to scare you straight so you won't end up like your lunatic mother." He had her committed, you know. My dad did that to her. But I bet you know that. I bet he told you all sorts of things about me. Things to make me feel scared, make me feel like I'm going mad, like me mad.
If you'd let me
That's how it
explain.
started with her, you know. Time stopped behaving like it should. Things in her past or her future refused to say where they belonged. People started showing up in her days and they'd be the wrong age. And no matter how much I told her, "It's a dream, Mama. It's no straight thought of a thing." No. She wouldn't be put off the idea. Not at all until she was so scared. Scared of people showing up with no regard for the time it was in their lives. And she kept saying, this boy with wild black hair, she kept saying, "I know what that boy's gonna do one day." And she'd pray and she'd moan. That's when me dad would come and put an end to things with a hard open hand. I don't want to be her. End up like her. Do I? Do you know if I end up like her?
No.
No, I don't.
No, I don't know. I was here years ago. I took this tour.
How many years?
35.
Wow, you're old.
Yes.
I wasn't here. I wasn't born, you know. There was a girl. She was like me. I remind you of her. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I guess that's what I'm saying. She was like you.
I doubt that.
Why?
35 years. Boys here hardly remember me for more than an hour.
Oh, that's not true.
Nah, take one look, turn their heads and woof, I'm gone. It's alright. I'm cool with it. Oh my, what she must have been like this 35-year girl. Stop, please.
What?
You're staring. Felt sort of good at first, but now...
Oh, yes, of course.
Now I feel like a framed picture, an animal in the zoo.
Sorry.
So, you took this tour years ago, and now you teach this book. And all these years later, you've come back to... what?
You'll laugh.
Hope so. I like to laugh.
No.
Used to laugh a lot more.
You think I'm mad.
Better you than me. Why are you here, Robert? From where? I'd love to go anywhere in America.
Seattle, Washington. Well, outside Seattle. Renton.
Is it nice there?
It's okay.
Well, it sounds like it'd be beautiful. Like all those movies about America. Lovely Renton, Washington, right there on the ocean with the dolphins and the whales and the sunsets. Is it like that?
Renton is not like that. But we have a little house, kind of beat up. No yard, really. Not a great part of town, but sometimes it can be kind of nice. Not nice like a postcard, just like a day.
What kind of day?
I don't know.
Tell me about a nice American kind of day.
Just a day. You get a coffee, shoot some hoops with your friends, wash your dad's car when the sun is out and the radio's on. I think most places, even Renton, can be pretty great on days like that.
And you'll stay there forever.
Forever. God, who can think like that?
I can think like that. That's exactly how I think. Is there a big white road you can walk down?
I guess, but you'd probably drive.
You know someone with a car?
Well, yeah. I mean, I have a car.
You have a car? A car of your own?
It's just an old beater, but yeah, I mean...
Oh, that'd be the greatest thing driving around in a car of your very own.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty cool.
Where would you take me? In lovely Renton, Washington, where would we go?
Well, it depends. What do you like to do?
How would I know that?
Well,
How would I know what I like to do when I've never done something?
we could drive into Seattle. Go look at the water. Go down to the market. Get something to eat if you're hungry.
Oh, I'm hungry. Yes, I'm hungry and I want to eat. And I want to see the water and I want to drive. Oh, I want to drive a lot. How far can we drive? Can we drive across the whole state?
Yeah.
Across the whole country?
I mean, I guess we could.
Oh, I would love that. I'd love to go traveling like that. Have you done that with anyone?
I had a ticket to go to London.
With a girl, I bet.
Yes, but things changed.
Well, more's the pity for her. London's so nice.
You've been there?
No. Want to, haven't yet. But I have a girlfriend who moved to London, outside London, Croydon. Her bloke works construction, maybe something electric, I forget. She packs them sandwiches every day. They might be getting a cat soon. It'll be a boy. Always get to buy a cat if you're gonna get a cat. Her husband, Peter, he wants to start up a family, but Mary, that's my friend, Mary's wriggled out of that so far. She's a good Catholic girl, has to be creative. Anyway, it's an ordinary life, and doesn't that sound grand?
Sounds nice.
It's not like here. It's all dying here, but nobody knows. Do you ever think you're the only one who knows all of it's dying? Sorry. No one likes a complainer. I hate people that have always their power story to tell. Molly Bloom says that. She's right, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess. Who's Molly Bloom?
Have you not heard a word I've said on the tour? She's the woman in the book. Her husband is walking around Dublin like we are, and she's at home, lying in bed, having a tea made for her, waiting for her lover to show up.
And her husband knows this all along?
He does.
And he just walks around?
What else is he supposed to do? He doesn't have a car like you. So he picks up a letter, buys some soap, goes to a funeral, a bathhouse, a pub. He watches a baby get born. And ends up where they all end up.
Where's that?
The brothel.
Is that part of our tour?
Could be. Play your cards right. I'm only joking. I'm not that kind of girl. Not right off the bat, at least. And now I wish I hadn't started in. Your mouth will be the end of Caithleen, is what my dad's always saying. Your mouth and the stories that come out of it, they'll do you in just like they did your ma. I'm shutting up now. Anyway, that's what happened in this shop. Knock, knock, knock. Am I too late? I'm too late, right? Fuck.
If you're here for Venus and Fur, everybody went home half an hour ago.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I got caught like way uptown and my cell went out. Then my heel gets stuck in one of those sewer cover thing whatevers. Then there's this guy on the train, I don't even want to tell you about him, rubbing up against my ass the whole trip. Then it starts to pour. I get soaked through to the fucking skin. Fuck. Thank you once again. Fuck.
Can I run out and refill any prescriptions for you?
I'm okay. Just my usual luck is all. Fuck. Sorry. Hi, Vanda Jordan.
Vanda.
See, I've even got her name. How many girls in this town are named Vanda? Well, actually, I'm Wanda, but my parents call me Vanda. Anyway, I'm like perfect for this part, and then my train gets stuck in a fucking tunnel, and this guy's trying to penetrate me. Talk about fate. And you are?
Thomas Novacek.
Hi. Hey, wait a minute. Thomas Novacek. You wrote this.
Yes. Well, I adapted it.
And you're directing it too, right?
Within an inch of its life.
I love your plays, the ones I know. Anatomy of Shadows, like wow, Anatomy of Shadows was amazing. I saw it twice.
I didn't write Anatomy of Shadows.
Right. I mean, the other one. This is embarrassing. Anyway, this play sure is amazing. the parts of it I've read, at least. Pretty wild stuff. Pretty sexy, huh? Or, like, erotic if you're into humiliation. By the way, I don't usually walk around in leather lingerie and a dog collar. Usually I'm really demure and shit, but just thought I'd get into the part. It's like S&M, right? The play?
Not exactly, and it does take place in 1870.
Huh. Guess this isn't too 1870,
No.
Well, who knows? Maybe S&Mers dressed like this back then. Here is my headshot. I know the resume is kind of skimpy, but I'm good. I'm like made for this part. I was amazing as Hedda Gabler.
The Urinal Theater somehow missed their season. You had an appointment?
Yeah, 2:15. Vanda Jordan.
Vanda.
Jordan? Everyone always says, is that real? Vanda Jordan.
I don't see your name.
Really? My agent said they set it up and everything. I'm not down there, 2:15. Thank you once again. Well, anyway, Geronimo.
Wait. What are you doing?
I brought some costume stuff.
No, Vanda.
It'll just take me a second, I swear. I got a dress, some real period shit.
No, really, don't bother.
But, you mean like don't read?
I mean, don't read.
Yeah, but I'm here, right? Couldn't you like try me out or whatever?
There's no one to try it out with. The reader's gone home.
Well, I could read with you. It's always an honor to get to read with the actual author.
Adapter?
Getting the play from the horse's mouth is so cool. I mean, come on, what have you got to lose? I'm here.
Stop. To tell you the truth, Miss,
Vanda.
we're looking for somebody a little different.
Yeah? What are you looking for?
Well, somebody with a little more, how should I say this?
Someone who's not me. Too young. Too old. Too big. Too small. My resume's not long enough. Okay. I'm sorry. It's been really stressful today. And anyway, how do you know who I am or what I can do? Fuck. Oh, fuck.
We're gonna be scheduling some more auditions tomorrow soon.
Yeah, but I'm here, right? Couldn't you, like, try me out or whatever and save yourself the time tomorrow or save me the time getting out here from the middle of nowhere? I know what you are. You're a supersensualist, an ascetic voluptuary.
And you, Frau Vanda von Dunayev, who or what are you?
I'm a pagan. I'm a Greek. I love the ancients because they're not the moderns of today who live in their minds. They're the opposite of the Christians who live on a cross. I don't live in my mind or on a cross. I live on this divan, in this dress, in these stockings and these shoes. I want to live the way Helen and Aspasia lived. Not the twisted women of today who are never happy and never give happiness. Why should I forego any possible pleasure? Abstain from any sensual experience? I'm young, I'm rich, and I'm beautiful. I shall make the most of that. I shall deny myself nothing.
I certainly respect your devotion to principle.
I don't need your respect, excuse me. I shall love a man who pleases me, and please a man who makes me happy, but only as long as he makes me happy. Not a moment longer.
To a man, there's nothing crueler than a woman's infidelity.
To a woman there is. The enforced fidelity of men. Can I move around?
Yes, move.
In our society, a woman's only power is through men. Her character is her lack of character. She is a blank to be filled in by creatures who at heart despise her. I want to see what woman will be when she ceases to be men's slave, when she is his equal in education and his partner in work. when she becomes herself an individual. Vanda sure was ahead of her time, huh?
Well, Leopold von Sacher-Masoch was. Vanda, how do you know all these lines?
I don't know. I'm a pretty quick study, I guess.
Quick study, flipping through it on the train. You know it by heart.
But hey, you said Vanda was proper in spite of her, what was it, professed principles.
Professed principles.
So you don't think she believes all this?
She says she does. Women's rights, yada yada.
But you think she's just putting it on, like she's lying? I was just wondering why you said professed principles and not just, principles.
Must have been all those beautiful peas.
Sold your soul for a mess of peas, huh?
Guilty.
Secretly, Thomas, you are evil.
Guilty.
In our society, yada yada, I want to see what woman will be when she becomes herself an individual.
You only say that because you yourself are so individual.
A man usually says that to a woman whose individuality he is about to undermine.
If you don't mind my saying so, you are not only a Greek and a pagan and an individual, you seem to me to be a goddess.
Really? Which one?
Venus.
And Vanda really is Venus, right? Like, she's like Venus come down to get him, to torture him.
Well, not really, not exactly.
Okay, I won't ask. You probably wanted it to be ambivalent.
Ambiguous.
Right.
Actually, it's the same story as the Bacchae, isn't it?
Yeah. What's the Bacchae? Just kidding. It's one of those old plays, right?
It's an old play.
The Citizens of Corinth, one of those. Behold, testiculus, cursed by the gods for all eternity and fucked forever.
Yes, it's one of those plays. The god Dionysus comes down and reduces Pentheus, the king of Thebes, to a mass of quivering feminine jelly in a dress.
Sounds hot.
The crazed women of Thebes, the Bacchae, tear Pentheus to pieces, and Dionysus leaves triumphant.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Except here it's not Dionysus, it's Aphrodite.
Right. Remind me?
Aphrodite is the Greek version of Venus.
The same person.
Same goddess.
Hail Aphrodite.
Hail Aphrodite. Am I insufferably pedantic?
Yeah. But it's kind of cute. What are we doing?
You seem to me to be a goddess.
Really? Which one?
Venus. But could Venus's pagan principles work in our more civil century and without slaves? The Greeks only lived as freely as they did because they had slaves.
Then I seem to be in need of one. Would you be my slave, Herr Dr. Kuszemski?